Hey, we bikers, T-Work here. I got something new for you today. Now, I've been curious about these e-bikes. I've been seeing them in my neighborhood with kids riding around, and I think I have a good use case for myself for an e-bike for fun. Now, HOVSCO wants me to do an evaluation, a test on the HOVSCO HovBeta, or the HOVBeta, I like to call it. So what we're looking to do is to put this thing together, run it through its ringers, and see what a good use case is for it. Back in the day when we were younger, we had those little moped-esque bikes. We used to throw them together. They had very small tires, right? And you would swap out sometimes a lawnmower engine, whatever you had to do to get those things running. So this is sort of the evolution of that. And again, you have to understand the classification for this, right? This is a folding e-bike, which I even think is even better. It'd be a lot easier to manage that way. So I have the package here. We're going to go through it. We're going to unwrap it. We're going to check the packing. This is not sponsored by HOVSCO. They've given me the bike to be able to do the review. Now, I'm not an e-bike guy, so I don't know, maybe we will give it away for something after. We'll see what a good use case is for my wee bikers as well, all right? So let's get to this bike. Let's see what we can do. Let's see how it performs. Let's have some fun. The packing looks really good. So I popped her open. Got all the items right there. Nice and packed. So this is the level 1 build. A level 1 build is a build in which you just pretty much snap things together. You got a few turns of the wrenches and stuff like that, but this should be what they call a level 1 build. Let's take out, what do we got here? Oh, look at this boxing. Look at the packaging on this, right? It's not rinky-dink. Okay. You got your pedals. You got your battery right here. Is that your battery? Oh no, that's your, that goes to the battery. So that's one of the things that we're probably gonna do right away, is get that battery charged. It'll be interesting to see at what level that battery is coming in at. And it looks like they're giving you some tools here too. Now that would be awesome if they kind of gave you some tools. Hey, and they do. Look at that. I brought out my toolkit, and I was figuring, okay, let's just get ready for whatever they're gonna throw at us. And they give you tools that you need. Nice padding. Boxes for stabilization. That's really not that heavy. There's nothing else in the box. So we've taken off just a few of these straps and a few of the cushions that they had here, and it was very well protected. That's one thing I like. Now here's the battery, and we have to figure out how you pull that puppy out, and then more importantly, get this thing on charge right away, because that's what you're looking to do, right? While you're putting this thing together, you want to make sure your battery's charging so that when you get started, you're off and going. So we got enough to get going. Let's pick up the pace here. Guys out here are starting to look a little bit gnarly, so we need to be able to get this done. Now I got the key here. It goes right into the ignition. The battery comes right out. 3 out of 4 in terms of being charged up. So that means that's probably going to be just about an hour. Whenever you have e-bikes, you want to make sure that they're serviceable, meaning that in certain areas, where are those places where you can get them serviced? So I actually looked on their website, and there's a location where you can put in your zip and your information, and we'll show you exactly where you can get your bike serviced. So that's important as well. A lot of other e-bikes locations in the Austin area have incentive programs too, where they're partnering with energy companies, to be able to get you rebates on bikes that you purchase there. So keep that in mind for some of the things that you may be interested in with e-bikes. I feel some rain. Let's bring her inside. Here's our handlebars. Okay. There's a little adjuster over here that you release this valve, and it allows you to easily put that in there. And there's also gauges here that you can sort of measure exactly what your height you want to have it. Around. Here's our toolkit that they provided us. That's a nice looking toolkit that they gave us. Let's get this kickstand on there, right? And they look fairly easy, like they just pop right in. I don't know, getting some rain. Uh-oh. That's not that bad. It's like my trees is protecting them. Okay, just before it started to rain and we pivoted and moved inside, we were just really getting together and putting the kickstand on. We're using their provided Allen wrenches here. So it's really easy putting the kickstand on. Just put her in, a couple of screws, a couple of turns. So we got our kickstand on. As a reminder, the neck of the bike comes folded. It snaps just like any other e-bike. This one comes with 5 adjustable levels based upon your preference. This goes in and it snaps. Easy snap. Easy peasy. We have a 180 millimeter rotor. We got our radius brakes. We have our kickstand here. And of course, the gem of this bike is the fact that it folds in half, but we'll get to that in a minute. And we have a subtle motor, so we'll see how that performs during our testing. Check out this HOVSCO seat. Got a little handle back there. I guess you can put some accessories back there if needed. That's soft. It has a light in the back that's independent, meaning that it's not attached to any wiring system there. That's cool. Of course, and up front we got our handlebars here. Nice 20-inch tire. Got some awesome treads on this puppy. Make sure to leverage the quick release lever. You always like that when you want to take on and off a tire. Well, it's easy to put the tire on as well. One of the things I like about this tire is that its treads, it's very thick, and that's also good for really for shock absorption. But then also what I like about the bike is that it comes with, and you always have to have, a quick release. You want to be able to attach that quick release so that when you're ready to quickly disassemble the bike, well, that's the whole purpose of having a folding bike, is being able to assemble and take it apart quickly. And then, of course, it snaps shut here once you finish tightening it up. So I'll tighten it up and then we'll snap her shut. Be sure to tighten these 2 bolts so that it can just maintain stability. Another thing, WE.WorkmanExperience, before you install the handlebars, here's where you tighten to align the tire with the frame of the bike. There we go. It's a pretty cool app, pretty intuitive in terms of what it wants you to do. Obviously, setting up a profile. We're calling this the We. Setup. I'll go miles, dashboard setting. Okay, we bikers, we're going to put the pedals on the bike, right? It'd be nice to have pedals. So it actually says this one's the right pedal, gives you an R, and then the other one obviously going to be left. Pretty straightforward on putting those in, simple screws there. Well, we bikers, it looks like we're in a good state. We just need to put the battery in. We have the pedals on. Of course, we put on our kickstand, we put on our front tires. We downloaded the app, so we just need to power her up. I do need to tighten these things. I see that they're a little bit loose, but I guess they leave them loose for you just for preference of how you want it to be adjusted and where you want it, and I kind of like that. And it comes with good brakes. Here's a dial that you use to adjust your brakes. We also have a nice light out in front as well, keys. So let's get her charged up and then we can get the test ride here. This bike does come with sort of like a crash guard for your gears over here. So like if you tip over or something, you want to be able to have, just like, hey, with our regular motorcycles, right, a protective guard there just to be able to protect it from damaging the unit over there. So we're going to put that on. Okay, we bikers, looks like that battery is fully charged. I think it only took about 30 minutes when we were working on the build, and then with the rain it kind of threw us off. The battery goes in this way. Nice. Okay. And I didn't hear any snap, but it goes in seamlessly. Okay, nice. So this is a pretty simple build, guys. Really pretty simple build. You got your thumb throttle right here. You got your lights, power on and off system here. Very nice. And then you have your your gears right here. I like this. Easy shifting of your gears. Now they say that you don't want to try to cruise too fast. You may want to, just because it's a folding bike, do about 30 miles per hour. Speaking of which, folding bike, let's kind of take a look at how this thing folds, right? We've been talking about it being a folding bike, but we actually haven't seen it fold at all. How would you fold? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's very simple. The kickstand up. Oh, look at that. You could fit that right in your car. Lock it that way. And this is the little charging adapter right here that you would charge it up, I guess, just to keep her good. Let's see. First gear, all right, she's clicking in. Pretty good. Woo, yeah, took that curve. Brakes are good. All right, so we're in 7th gear. Back tire needs some air. Oh, this is nice. Wow, it's even making my eyes tears moving so quick. Miles per hour, 20 miles per hour, 21. Nice. I think I'll raise the seat up a little bit. I'm not getting full extension at this height. Now, we've been flooding over here. I wonder if I can get past, because this usually floods back here. Whew. She is quick. I gotta hold her back. Holy smokes. See, now this is a fun use case. If you love twos, this is what you want this for. Oh, we got some water back here. Uh-oh. Now, I haven't read how this battery does in water, but we got some water back here. I'm gonna take her easy. Keep her out of the water. How about that? But you know, you're expected that you're going to hit a puddle or two, right? So that's expected with rides like this. Wow, the tire is so big that my shoes and pants didn't even get wet. It just cut through the water. Oh, once again, I dropped my phone. How about that turning? Oh, nice nimble turning. Luckily, she landed face up. That's what she said.
Spicy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Okay. Let me tell you, we bikers, I'm loving this. This is fun. You want to talk about, well, what are you going to use it for? This is what you use it for. If you love twos, I shouldn't even have to explain it to you. This is what you want. This is awesome. Woo! Woo. What a start. Woo! She got some giddy up. Wow. This is like, yeah, I want an e-bike. All right, so we got a little incline here. Let's see how she does. sled out here. Whoa. 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 Traction is awesome out here. Woo. She's kicking up dirt though. Woo. She is kicking up dirt. I like this. Whoa, that is awesome. Did I not put this thing through the ringer? Look at this bike. This is how you're supposed to test ride a bike. We had a great time going through a construction site. Sidewalk closed? I don't think so, sir. We went through it. We made our own way. Awesome. Look at this. We took her back roads. We took her in mud. We took her in a construction site. Sidewalk closed. This traction was just taken to its limit, and it still provided a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. And look, the battery still just basically is fully charged still. The build time was easy. I just got interrupted. I had the rain. I had to do a couple of things around the house, but honestly for me, the build time probably was about 40 minutes. And the tire needs to be aired up. This tire has like, I never even aired up any of these tires right out of the box. So you know, I have to do that. So I probably would have gotten a little bit more miles per hour just because the tires weren't inflated properly. Let's wash it off, right? Because, I mean, that's the type of fun you're supposed to be able to have. Taking a bike out, just ripping and running. That's what this is. And here's the beautiful thing about it. I can fold it up and take it with me. I highly recommend it based upon the classification that it is, the fun that I had with it. So this is my first ride. You actually saw the first ride that I had on it. So what we need is a little bit more time on the bike. It seems to see, you know, check out this durability and things like that. But you know what? First time out, I had a lot of fun. That's all I have to say. Check in the descriptions for the link that I got. Of course, you know, you get a discount if this is something you want to do.